cloudy like sky to the lake and the rock mountain with trees. As now the lake comes into view. Where does it get to? It gets to the bridge. What bridge? Davy's Bridge, which is just right here. Where you see me on Davy's Bridge. Here we are at our local dog park, and here to show you RockMaze2. 2 of 2. For today's adventure, we'll head to our local dog park, and we'll check out the second rock maze. But first, before we see that, we'll first see the first maze, which is closest to me, and then secondly, we'll be heading to the second rock maze. If I do, let's get like thumbs up for me, and let's go. First up, let's take a look at what it says, what this bridge actually is first, before we head into this direction, just for a quick second. Okay, so what does this read? It says, Dave's Bridge in honor of Mayor A.W. Davis, D.S.O., Commanding Officer Number 3, Tunneling Companion, Canadian Engineers, CEF, WW1, constructed by his fellow sappers, 44th Field Engineer Squadron, May 2001. So this here is like a monument bridge going right to the dog walk, which is just over here. So that's what that is. I just read off to you right now. And also in this video, I'll give you the updates and info on spring and summer videos as well too, and other as well too. Now we'll first is take a look briefly at the first rock maze, and then we'll be heading in the direction of the second rock maze. We'll just have to walk down here first, and then hang a left turn. And that was this one here. We just read this not too long ago, so we won't pay attention to that. Let's pay attention briefly at the first rock maze, which is right there that I'm just pointing at as well too. So there is the first rock maze. I'll show you up top a little bit from over here as well too, looking down upon it. Just right there, quickly. We look upon it through this tree here, looking at it just like this, so we can get a nice cool view at it. So here it's what's like from over there. So here's the first rock maze right there. You can see in the broad daylight the sun is shining. So here's the first rock maze. I'll zoom in so you can see the first rock maze before we head in to the other spot location for the other one. Okay, so now that we just briefly saw the first rock maze, now let's make our way to our next spot location, where you'll see is the second rock maze here in our local Nelson City's dog park. First up, I see a readout right there. We read this before. Alright, we got that one way over there, and we've done that one. We'll see if we got more of these things to read from. We'll just have to go in heading into this general direction. Heading straight. We'll also take a look at some of the surroundings on the way there. You'll see some cool views and breathtaking views as well too. I'll make sure of that. We'll go and check out up over there, and then we'll make our way further down. We have another readout. This one we can kind of make out, but it's the same as the other one from down there. So we're not going to read that one off, because that one's the same as the other one way down over there. So we'll just walk along to this little spot. We're going to try to get the whole stretch inside here. We'll take a look over in here, and then we'll just keep on walking in this direction. Okay, so what we have here, what you can see that we have is a park bench. Seen here, sticking on a little bit of mossy growth on here, as you can see just right here. You can take a look at the opposite side now. It is viewing is this stretch right there, going in this direction right there, getting all the scenery in. From about there, and from about here. There's another one way over there that we'll take a look at as well too. Right here. And this is actually looking in this direction, heading straight. So we get over here. And over here. So where's this rock maze? The second rock maze is further down in this general direction that we're actually heading into. Let's keep on walking, heading now into this direction. It's going to be a bit of a walk, but that's okay. At least you'll see some very cool sceneries on the way. Let's get right to it. The way you can see is at this side, on the hang on my left of me. Right there, the lake is calm, as you can tell. Red sand, it almost looks like from the red sand is a beach man's way over here, by the looks of it though. Ooh, I love this. Okay, let's get a picture of this. Let me just crouch down and take this picture before moving on. There. Okay. Let's take a picture of that. So again, I just took a picture of what you just seen from over here. Well, now it's stay focused to that second rock maze. It's our main focus as well too. And that's just like just walking down over here. It's way the heck over there. We just gotta keep on walking. Very soon I'll pull out my notepad and we'll give the info and updates pretty quickly from here. And as I say that these updates and information that I'm going to share is going to be completely different. Okay, I'll just say that part when we get kind of close to halfway point. Almost at halfway point, which is just right there that I'm zooming into. We'll stop when we get to right about there that I'm just pointing at. This is almost like in the shape of a lagoon. I got some other film locations that we could probably do pretty quickly from here. with the sceneries that we've kind of seen, we'll probably be putting into one of them at least. Okay, take a look from over here too, so we can get this view. Seen here. Even through these trees too, that we can also take a nice good look at it as well too, as a down part of the breathtaking view seen here. Definitely is quite the dog park. Okay, so let's see what we have over here are some of the other table bench chairs. We got one there. We got some chairs way down over there too that we'll take a look at. And here's where I'll take out my notes. So here's a table, park bench table right there. Seen here. Well, now is go into this direction over there, and we'll take a look at these chairs too. And then make our way into like over here afterwards. Go here. We got this pretty cool one here. This bench chair, that's where the tree is, the evergreen tree. The bench right there. See, it looks over there. And it gets to about here too. Then here we get is this one here. Taking a look at its viewpoints on where it actually is, so you can see the view that it's looking at. And we'll get this here, just like that. We'll take a seat. Here's me taking a seat for a bit. Just right here. What am I looking at? This stretch right there. And here is where I'll take out the notes. The book is actually in my nice arm bag right here. The one seen here. Before I dig right into it, let's see some duck-like geese. Where? Right inside there first, before we get into the info and updates. Where? See, that's right. There. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Wow, I like how they kind of do like a headstand. Isn't that cute? Kind of goose there, eating something. Cool. I just had to get that before we dig right into the notes there. Okay, so in my notes on here, we'll get into some discussion, and we'll discuss some plans as well too. On what's going to happen now, because things are going to be changing as well too. But I'll keep you posted on the changes right now. For spring vids and summer vids as well too, besides as adventures coming up or soon to come up, because our other tour that I wanted to mention was the one that we did on Friday. That was to Millennium Park, and we saw the the playground-like castle that looked very magical. And yes, someone did say that it looked more like a pirate's castle, and very adventurous-like too. And that's all I could say upon that too. And also, we did a look only at a few metal art sculptures on that one as well too. That was just last Friday. Okay, so for that one was a bit brief and kind of quick. For that one, we'll probably do that for either a day round trip in Cascar if we go there. And if we do, we'll be the full on tour adventure of that park. Now for the magic front and magic like videos and tours in regards to that one part. Let's sit down right over here where I go. Really noisy chopper. Where's it coming from? I have no clue. Okay, for the magic front, first is the St. Patrick's Vids. The St. Patrick's Vids, and that will change the title now that will fit to it. That will incorporate in adding more of the spring and fun as well too. That was one noisy chopper. Anyways, let's carry on with these updates and info. Anyways, there was a note in regards to it. I just added some Easter eggs in there a bit. The ones that look spring-like and iris-like. So there's going to be a little bit of that within this as well too, making it extra fun for everyone. Goodbye, noisy chopper. I just had to say that. Okay, so the title for it now, for this new title, will be A Happy St. Patrick's Fun Time Springtime. That is our last title change, and that is what it's going to be for this year. It will have 7 videos. The tricks will let you know as soon as it is done. It'll be done fairly quickly. The progress right now is the sheet work is pretty close to being done. The music tracks will be next, and then after will be the counting and adding of the tricks and magic. We'll give total pretty soon. Then last, the video installment constructing, which will be all pretty quickly soon. Progress for it is coming along pretty good. So I'll give you the like some for that one. And last but not least, we'll do a video when we get a little bit more closer into more spring. We'll do a video on the spring bloomers and see what's blooming up as well too. So please stay tuned for that when the time comes. And then spring and Easter, well, we might do some Easter-like vids depending on timing. We'll let you know when I do. If so, maybe a couple tricks. If all looks good. And now here we are with our second one, which is the New Year's boxing-like videos. We'll still do them. The title for that is changed to fit a different heading to go well for this year. The title for it is Now. And the title is The New 2025's Top Best Springtime Bash of the Year. Trick video series with tricks and top best magic. And there is no further information on this yet. It will still happen though. The progress for it is now is trying to finish and going through the material boxes, having to get a couple items and finishing up with some creative arts and crafts, like painting and some other, going to minimize it down a bit so we could get that done fairly quickly. The bookwork still needs to be done as well too in regards to it. The music tracks still need doing as well. We have lots of tricks and magic to go through to count and add for a total of tricks and magic. For progress, it's taking a bit longer than usual. Okay, we will do more of the walking part, and then I'll share some more info. We'll keep walking and get some more walking footage and getting to that maze, which is like right over there somewhere. Over here we get is this. Can't quite say, it says right here, life by the lake. I'll try to get my shadow out of the way. Lake, okay. And then it says it's kind of a little bit faded, so I can't quite make it out. There's a readout, but it's all cracking. This here it is starting to crack. Believe from the weather that is making this sign kind of crack. You can kind of tell we got little tiny cracks into here, so you can't quite make things out. You can still read a bit, but you can't read it fully because it has some cracks inside there. As you can see right there, we'll head it right into over there, and we'll get this way next. We'll head into this general direction to take a look at that first. Then we'll head into this direction. So I'm kind of saving the best for the last for RockMaze2. Just wanted to let you know. We'll see what over here looks like too. Looks pretty interesting seeing these rocks right over here, almost into like a rock circle shape, but completely different from about here. It's very adventurous like though. There's some spots that look pretty adventurous like. Just like this. We will also look at some boat like house like structures as well too. Wait a second, I found something. It's a hole right there. Let's take a look at that. See what may be inside there. It's just like right behind me, right there. Found a hole. You can see the roots though. How interesting. Seeing a hole like that. You can see the roots really good in that one there. So we see the hole right there. We saw this. Now we'll make our way over in this direction. When we get down to another halfway point, I'll share some more info and updates with you as well too. Because we definitely got to go for a bit more in hiking to go and see the second rock maze. So I'm saving that for the best one for the last as well too. Without any further ado, let's keep hiking. So there you can see is the weather sock, which is right there that I'm just pointing at. There's the weather sock. Let's take a look at that first before heading into this direction, seeing there. Let's see what this looks like. And on the way up over here, you see it's this nice rock line wall from here down to here, and L shaping down to over here. So it's pretty interesting. So there's a weather sock right there. I'll just zoom up so we can take a look up at it. Again, looks very adventurous like. Seeing there. Wow, isn't that something? So now we just got the weather sock. The wind weather sock. I believe that's how you should say it. Look at those trees there. Let's go check out this. So we won't go through the way that I said. We'll take a look over here. Wow. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, everyone. We got rock snaking over there. I guess like a snake from over there, and he just goes this slither lines right down to over there. We'll walk in this direction though, and try and get this in. I'll try not to get too much of the sun inside there, so you can see this very amazing view. Right there. Then we get this. It's like weird looking lagoon of some sort, which is just right there, as you can make out. You can see the clouds in the water and the clouds in the sky. It looks pretty nice, just by the looks of it. We also checked out. I want to check out what that is. It could be a beaver dam. So over here, it looks like a beaver dam. Just right there. I believe that this probably is a legit beaver dam. Over here, it's close to the water. So my guess is that over here is a legit beaver dam. Right there. Let's go check out that looking structure up there too. So we actually didn't walk over here, like I said. But we came into this direction, and then we headed down to like over here. Pretty soon I'll take out my notebook and I'll read off more updates and info as well too. So yeah, a legit beaver dam right there. As you can see right there, closest to the water. We'll maybe walk a different direction to get over there. Let's maybe go up over there and just like right over to there, and we'll check out this. Oh, right there you can see some rock stairs right there. If I get my shot out of the way, you can see our rock stairs right there, and kind of make them out from here where those trees are. Just right there. I'll try not to get my shadow in there so you can easily see it. There's some rock stairs right there. Hope you can make it out well. So here's the down view there. You get to see this. Here we are on the upper. We'll just have to like walk in this direction. And I believe over here is the second rock maze that we'll take a look at. It's just right there. So maybe we'll go and check out that too in a few seconds. We're going to go and check not my right side, but the left side first. And then I'll pull out the updates and info from here. So there is the beaver dam, looking straight down at it, closest to the water. Well, now it's heading to this direction. Or we could just, yeah. We'll take a look at what this structure is right there. You can kind of make it out. It looks like kind of a woven stick-like fence. Seems just right there. We'll take a look at that, but we'll head into this direction. The RockMaze is just over there. That we'll tell. This over there is a RockMaze2. Let's head into this direction first. I want to see what that is. It looks pretty unique, whatever that is. Getting closer now. You see, it almost looks like a woven basket, but this is made out of like tree sticks. As you can see right there, it looks like a woven basket. Seeing just right there. I take pictures of my findings too, without my shadow inside there. There. So see? Right there. And then we get this down here. It's another one. This is something like out of an adventure movie of some sort. You can see there's rope tied right into over there. You can see a rope right there that's tied. Almost looks like a sailor's adventure rope tie right there. As you can make out, there's a fence over here keeping it from falling. We'll get this whole thing in. Wow! It's again. I repeat. It looks like something out of an adventure-like movie of some sort, like Huck Finn. And some other like adventure ones too, like just with the lake involved. And they do like Huckleberry Finn and a few others. Popeye the Sailor. But this looks more like out of adventure pirate like movie of some sort. Just seeing what you see just right there and right from over there. Yeah, exactly. Almost like it came from an adventure pirate movie of some sort. Again, like either Peter Pan or Hook. Something like that. Almost. Not saying it is, but it almost looks like it though. It might have some, pretty soon I'll be reading off are the scene lookalikes. And who knows, that might be involved in with it. So I'll let you know soon. Down over here we get this nice rock like thing over here. It overlooks at the lake scene just like over there. As you see behind me. From here. Like that. Now we'll head up into this direction. And then we'll go into that second rock maze. Which is just like right over there. Where those things are. So we'll walk this way out. You can see that this too is tied with the same rope right here. It's like a burlap like cord of some sort, but a different color. A burlap cord tie. We got one right there that we just seen. And we saw this too. Those ones caught my eyes. Lucky we came over here to take a look at that because this is very eye-catching, seeing something like this. Very adventure-like. And like, again, it really looks like an adventure-like movie of some sort. Exactly what I've said from before. Anyways, since we're over here, I'm going to now is, before we get to the second rock maze, which is just right over here, I'll take out my notes and I'll read off some more updates and info from at this point. as well too. But before we do, I see one of those things right there. We got one just right here too. Besides as this scene here too, looking at this view, but we got this that we'll look down onto as well. We got one more from about there. We got one here at this spot. The same as the other ones I've seen like over there too. We'll take it this way up. And here is the second rock maze. Right there. That I'm pointing at. We'll get there pretty soon here. I'll take you for the full loop today of the dog park and the area in this as well too. That way you'll get the best of this video. Okay, before carrying on, I just wanted to give you my apologies for this taking a while. Had a bunch of things that had happened around me and having certain things to come up and having to take some time to think about things these days. From the year of 2024 and the year of 2025 has been a bit of a hard time for me. Yeah. That's yeah. I also want to send out my prayers and love to all of you too, because I know probably all of you probably had a bad year of 2024 and bad starting off of 25. So sending my love and prayers out to you guys as well too from over here as well too. I'll do my best what I can get done for this year. We'll still do the trick vids like I said, and of course keeping up with the adventures. And on the Halloween trick vids, well, I'll tell you more when we get close to it, but they will still happen. We did start the witch vids close to the end. For this year coming up, we'll have the witch vids first, then the Haunted Grim, then the others will slowly come in time by time. All the witch tricks are all done and already made and will be constructed first. Have to finish up a few others on that front as well too. And the progress on that is very close to be done, and finishing up trick vids for it will be ready to get into somewhat immediately. Just the music for it and the final paperwork done to it too, and then we'll get right on into them. We'll give the listings of the other Halloween trick videos on their headings when the time comes. We will not be adding in the voodoo video installment. We will have the other Halloween-based ones in, just not that one. Only the witch ones, the Hallows ones, the Grim ones, the Vampire, Dracula, and so on. We'll talk more about this when the time gets closer to that. The combo adventures for Halloween tours for it, we'll talk about that part when the time comes as well. Same goes for the other vids like mask reviews and the Halloween and the Hallows movie collection. We'll discuss that when the time comes for it too. The adventures for the Halloween front will make up a separate list with we'll finish off the one I have right now, which is The Conjuring, and get that up fairly quickly. For the location lookalikes. And then once I'm done with the listings for the other ones, I will show you that list as well too, on what we'll get into. And then, because we're getting in like now, spring, then it goes to summer. For our summer Canadian trick vids, will be completely different. It could go either direction, like summer Canadian or Canadian summer or fall, depending. We will put the tricks and magic together to make it unique. The box ones I still have already made. We'll do that first, and we'll make the playlist and complete that one as well too. The other ones will be on that one as well too in the playlist. Just wanted to let you know. We'll have the summer trick vids in the following after it. For the June time, we'll probably be heading to Calgary to see my mom and dad as well too. So there's going to probably be a trip in there. I'll tell you what might happen over there as well too for videos out there. In June and Calgary time vids, when I'm in Calgary in the June time, we might do some Calgary tour-like adventures over there. We'll let you know when the time comes. For the boating adventure, okay, note, we do have to rent a boat. The boat we have is not here. We will have to find out how much it will cost to rent a boat, or if someone is willing to lend a boat for that day. We'll discuss it when I will discuss that with my friend and see what he thinks about it first. For the day round trip, that is still in question for now. We'll find out more about that soon. We'll let you know. Should know hopefully quickly soon. We'll keep you posted and informed. The areas we might be going in for that, we might be going up to either the Castle area or the Castlegar area. Summer trick vids will be in August like usual. We'll let you know more when we get closer to that time soon. For the Egyptian tricks and magic will be separate in summer. We'll let you know more when we get closer, if the time is looking good. Look back adventures. We got Prince Philip's Park and Lions Park. I'm also going to is now mention on the dog park. We did the dog park for the first RockMaze, and this one here being Dog Park 2 for the second RockMaze, which we'll see momentarily, fairly quickly here soon. The church tour, the church near me, we'll recall them back first and find out. For the retake video tour of the Manor House, we'll re-email them back. Had sent them pictures already. We'll see if they got the pictures okay, and I'll remind them about that and see if we can actually get that tour for it. For the other ones, like for like the shack, like barn, still haven't heard back. Still waiting upon this one. may or may not be a go by the looks of it. First, just waiting to see if it's okay. We'll let you know more when the owner emails me back upon that, and if it's an okay. Okay, I'm going to get stand up and I'll read off the last of our notes. If I can get up, kind of sat down in kind of a weird spot here with the rocks over here. Okay, let's go up here so you can see the mountain peaks. We'll look at the maze here fairly quickly here as I'll finish off by saying combo adventure spot scene lookalikes. We will have Popeye, Dimension 1, Popeye the Sailor. We might have stuff over here for Hook as well too. And other one that we'll also try and get to see and try to find spots on Huckleberry Finn as well too. Other things, I'm going to walk, as I say, a little bit more just to move on to the next spot, the Rock Maze, which we'll see in place here. Other things that we will be getting into on the magical front of adventure. We'll have Peter Pan. We got spots here for it. Willow. When a Monster Calls. Return to Oz. The Legend. Alice in Wonderland. Hansel and Gretel. The Never-Ending Story 1 and 2. The Leprechaun. Ewoks Battle for Endor are the other ones that we got over here for scene spot lookalikes. And I will also be doing that probably around the springtime and the summer as well too, depending on what's happening. So that's all the notes, that's all the info, and your updates as well too. A lot more. I took all my notes this last night for this as well too. Anyways, let's head on down. First, I'll show you this little pathway. You can see this right there, and then we'll head down the opposite direction and looking at the RockMaze2 in our local dog park. We'll walk down here. And that's it from over there. I'll zoom in and we'll get an up close viewing of it. I'll tell you what these things are in a few seconds here. So these what you'll see here is from an old boat dock. An old one. That's what these actually came from. An old boat dock. There's lots over here. Can't remember how long ago this was or what date it was, but it was a long time ago. And this here is what it remains of the old boat dock. And all you see are these pillars like things here of logs that still remain from the old boat dock. The maze is just on the opposite side. Got a whole stretch of these. What is on this? An old metal part. A bit of glass inside there. So some fines underneath this old metal rusted part seen here. Yeah, so we get a major, we got a big huge strip from over there. From way over there. that was an old boat dock. And it was abandoned at one point. And then it all went away. And all was to be left was what you'll see from over here. All this. The rock maze that now I'll show you is just right there and right over here. We'll head up to like over here. So this is RockMaze2. Look at this big, huge rock maze. This again is pretty big. So here's the second rock maze, guys, right here. We'll take a great look. Here we are, 50 minutes and counting. So we got lots of great footage in this. Logs. I think this was a part of the old dock. This we see just right there. We got more over there. Yeah, this is part of the old dock. Then we get is this maze. There's the center of it right there. Here's the center part of the maze right there, seen here. Now pointing at. And there is other things up there that we'll check out too. Looks very magical like. I repeat, this looks very, very magical. Like having this rock maze here. I can feel its core of magic and adventure with this as well too. We'll take a nice good walk around over here a little bit and check out over there. And then we'll move on way the heck over there. That way we get up a little bit more up and see what else things that we have not yet seen as well too. You can see just how clear the lake is. Let's take a look at the lake as well as the other view too. You can see right through the lake. This is the water line. Just like a mirror, you can see right through to the bottom of the lake. You can see the trees and the mountains right there that cast a reflection upon this. Okay, a water line. Now we'll get to these. This actually came from the old boat dock. Seen here too. There's a bigger maze right there. That's maze 2. We'll take a good look at this. And then we get these things here too that look pretty unique. We'll go up here and then we'll head into this direction as well too. I want to get a good full thing nice and covered. So this right here is pretty unique. Here's like a rock circle right there. Almost like a fire pit, but it's not. Big full rock circle right there, as you can make out. So a nice rock circle from over here, and then you get these rocks in the area as well too. We'll check out a little bit more, and then we'll move on to the other side as well too, and check out that too. So here, we'll step in. And then we'll get this. Wow, look how far it goes. Steps down there. Then we get this. Wow. Here's another one over here. Another rock circle right over there, as you can make out. It has water in the inside. Almost looks like a lagoon of some sort right there, as you can make out from here. Then you can see all this stuff. Let's go out a little bit more, but not too far. The lake is just right there. But you can see all of these from over here. And we got more on the opposite side. Right down there. Isn't that something? Then we get this. Wow. And then we get these. We'll go up there and check that out too. Big step. And we'll check out this too. Yeah, so this is again from the old boat dock. Seen, or you see from here. These wood planks. All right here. Can't go too far because the lake is just right there. But you can see it goes on from over there. You can kind of see in the water. Right there. Very well too. You can easily see it under the water. That's a part of the old boat dock. We'll look back over here and go through this way. Again, it definitely is pretty magical seeing something like this and that rock maze that we just had seen from like up over inside there. Wow. This is the most epic one of all compared to the first rock maze. This is even more than just the first rock maze. It goes on from over there and over here, including that one there that I'm just pointing at. And that's where the old dock remains are, from here and way the heck over there. We'll head into this direction next and get over there too. Wow, that was completely epic. As epic as like the first, okay, again, the first rock maze, but this is even more epic. Cool. Look back at it. And then we'll head into this direction next and heading this way. So onto the opposite side, further down. And we'll see what's over there as well too. We came for this, but let's go up and beyond and see what more that we have not yet seen. We'll check out this. It's like a water pipe there. Almost looks like something kind of a medieval like movie of some sort. Seeing this like this where the rocks are. What we're going to do is jump up to over here and head in this direction. Which is what you see me doing right now. There's places over yonder that look like they came from Popeye the Sailor. That I'll tell you to take a look at. That could be a possible like scene spot location for when we get to that one. More view on the way there. We just gotta go way the heck over there. I can officially say that we've been to all over the dog park, even things that we have not seen before and other. We'll take a look here. I'll zoom through here. So you can see that view as well too. Beautiful view from over here too. Seen here. You see those places over there? We'll go check them out too. We'll walk over there. Okay, when I get clearing, I'll zoom in over there, and we'll end up going over there to check those out as well too. Wow, look at that! Epic view. Let's check out over here too. Well, let's walk there. Here's a water pipe channel away from about here and heading in this direction. Seeing just right from over here. Wow, nice places. Let's take a more closer look up at them first. This ball almost reminds me of that Sailor movie. What? One? Oh, I'll tell ya. From where? Just from over here. Popeye, the Sailor movie. spot look like? Seen here, this might be in one of ours.